Ladies and gentlemen of the Commission, I would like to thank you for the opportunity to address this Commission regarding the critical decision you five individuals are about to vote on tonight regarding putting on November's ballot a referendum question of whether or not to change our borough's form of government. Your votes will profoundly shape our community's future, and I urge you to carefully consider the implications, particularly the vulnerabilities inherent in the proposed change. Under our current strong mayor system, both the mayor and the council are residents and taxpayers directly elected by and accountable to the voting public. They live among us, share our community's challenges, and they face the consequences of their decisions at the ballot box. This structure ensures a direct connection between our government and the people it serves, fostering transparency and responsiveness. If the mayor or council members fail to uphold the will of the people, we, the residents, have the power to vote them out or recall them if necessary. In contrast, the council manager form introduces a significant vulnerability. The manager is not elected, but is rather appointed. This individual, who would wield substantial administrative power, is not required to be a resident taxpayer at Bradley Beach, nor are they directly answerable to the public. This is important. This detachment raises serious concerns. Without the check and balances of elections, there is a substantial risk the appointed manager could be influenced or even worse, placed by external corrupt powers. Such influences could prioritize outside interests over those of our borough, leaving residents with little to no recourse to challenge decisions they defy our collective will. The absence of direct accountability to voters creates a structural weakness which could be easily exploited, undermining the democratic principles we value. Furthermore, the strong mayor system, while not perfect, ensures that decision-making remains in the hands of those who are part of our community and invested in its long-term success. The mayor and council must live with the outcomes of their policies just as we do. Their shared stake strengthens their commitment to act in our best interests. A hired manager lacking these ties will not feel the same obligation to prioritize our borough's unique needs. Through observing this committee's process and listening to the various guest speakers, I came to recognize that no system is immune to flaws. However, the strong mayor system provides a critical safeguard, the power of the vote. My takeaway from listening to this entire process is that any form of government can become manipulated or corrupted if the voting residents don't stay involved, informed, educated, engaged, and actively participating in holding their elected representatives accountable for their actions. The responsibility is on us. If we change the form of government to council manager and an individual like Humphrey, DeMarco, or Ferenbach is appointed, we will find ourselves in a much worse and damaging position than we ever did with Fox under the strong mayor form of government. It's quite literally us, the voting residents, who hold the power, not the form of government. If we disengage, any form of government can be effectively weaponized and wielded against us. Larry Fox was elected with having never attended one council meeting, sat at any board, committee, or commission. He was unknown, and he got in because the people were not paying attention and blindly trusted ex-mayor Gary Engelstadt's endorsement of him. Larry Fox's abhorrent leadership is what caused residents like me, who had never paid attention before, to suddenly take interest. Fox is the reason why I supported the formation of this commission. However, what I have come to understand and be educated about is this critical direct line of accountability is something we cannot afford to relinquish. For these reasons, I respectfully request on this record imploring this commission to please vote no tonight. In voting yes, I believe you would be making a monumental mistake by jumping us from the frying pan directly into the proverbial fire. Instead, let us preserve and protect a system that keeps our government directly answerable to us, the people. Thank you for listening, and again, I thank each and every one of you for your time, your commitment, and energy that you have dedicated to our borough in navigating this critical endeavor.